seeker. May I speak with you?
Yeah, like has to ask. If you had Hitman's sexy legs, you would be bumping your head on everything. Because you'd be so busy looking down at your nice legs.
We still have a little time before our champion reaches the podium. Let's hope it's not like last year when a streaker delayed the celebrations. Keep your clothes on, folks.
The guy's like, keep your clothes on, folks. So funny. Alright, let's try to find this guy.
Then you have the Kronstadt Bayside Center.
You know this fella?
That guy literally looks like he's going upstairs, so let's go this way. Hey there, Carry-On. How's it going? Oh yeah, thanks, Joey. Hey there, how's it going? Welcome. Today I just wanted to do a little stream and an update vlog, I guess, just to say hello and let you know that I'm still working on this little cat game idea. And lately I've been trying to rearrange the house and make some custom walls. And as you can see, it's so purple right now. But the main thing was that I was making my own set of modular walls. And I still have a bunch of assets from this project that were just like regular Unity assets. So some of them I'm like replacing with my own models and kind of like slowly but surely maybe replace some of these models, you know, so that they're more custom and not such familiar models, which are really cool ass models. Some of them we'll probably keep, but thanks for asking. I'm doing pretty good. It's Monday afternoon and literally just noon, actually, barely afternoon. It's noon 07 and it's like a really pretty sunny day in October. Oh yeah, I was gonna try to do something on Discord this week. I'm starting out this thing where on Monday and Friday I'll be streaming in the Discord. That way if anyone wants to join me and chat or screen share their own art projects, like either art, you know, drawing, 3D modeling, or Unity, game dev, coding. I don't know if it's possible to like get a group of people together, like especially with weird time zones, or always, you know, everyone's always got different schedules and stuff, but I kind of had this cool fantasy, a platonic fantasy about like having like practice, like drawing, like game dev practice. I saw some really cool drawing discords where people practice art, but I was kind of hoping to like get like a group together that maybe wants to practice technical art. So that's my goal. And so I figured Monday today and then Friday at the end of the week I'll be live in the Discord from like 12 until 2, and just like as an experiment to see how it goes, and maybe, who knows, maybe one day get to do some collaborations and things like that. But I figured if I could just make myself more available, and maybe I could figure out, like, you know, sometimes I don't like to schedule myself, because like if I don't get enough sleep the night before or something, then I'll get, you know, sometimes I'll fall behind, and I want to deliver a good, you know, basically I don't want to hit go live if I'm tired and not entertaining. If I'm feeling like taking a nap, I don't want to hit go live, like. So maybe the times will change, like my schedule, but this week it'll be today and Friday. Thanks for asking about lockdowns. Been pretty boring, except for I love my alone time, so that part's been fine. You know, I haven't really had to worry about whether or not I feel like going out to big parties, because I'm just like, well, even if I felt like it, I'm just gonna like be a hermit for a while. It is kind of like second nature to me. Well, maybe like third nature. I'm not a total hermit. I'm like a little bit of an introvert. I'm not as much of an introvert as I used to be, but since lockdown, I've been feeling like, I guess just kind of, how do you say, okay, oh yeah, I've been feeling overly like introverted. Like I don't need to be at home this much, you know, it's like more than necessary. I hope you've been staying sane. Thanks. You too, friend. Oh, it's Leanna. Hi, friend. What's up? I decided to try to like get together like an art practice get together. I don't know, maybe you'd be interested. For now it's just me, but if anyone ever wanted to like practice art together, I thought maybe I'll try to do it on like Mondays and Fridays. Starting today. Good morning, friend. I got some like black tea, vanilla chai. Cheers. I know I always have these like brilliant ideas of getting people together and doing stuff with other people, but then I realized that would require me to be social. I am very social. It's just now with the pandemic, you know, I was like I keep on having these like I keep on whining about how I was gonna make friends and then the pandemic happened. I was starting to make friends. I was so mad when the pandemic happened. I'm like ready to not not have to wear a mask all the time and stuff. As much as like I'm happy to wear a mask in public, I'm not really I don't like the feeling of anything on my face, hair, anything like that. I don't like eyebrows. Like, if it's like a mask or germs, like I definitely don't want it on my face. So the pandemic's been really giving me some trouble. But I'm willing to wear a mask. I just since I don't like wearing a mask, I just don't go out into public very much. So hey Ruben, nice to see you, friend. Have I screamed in my pillow? How did you know, friend? That only happened to me one time. I had to like reassure my partner. I was like, "It's okay. Trust me. I'll be fine. I just need to scream into my pillow." That was like a few months ago, though. I've like recovered since then. I've like had so many ups and downs, but like for the most part, I've been holding it together. Nice to see you, friend. Thanks for stopping by. And thanks for being one of my Patreon supporters. I was thinking about you because yesterday I was making this little thank you credits thing for Instagram, I guess. I was like, this will be fun. I'll make this for Instagram. And that I did. Sometimes when I'm streaming, I'll find myself making promises and I have to make sure that I fulfill them. Because if I don't hold myself accountable, then sometimes I'll say things and then they don't ever happen. Oh, I know. La, la, la. Sorry, I just like making that tongue noise every time this happens. Alright, I don't know why this is not exactly. Nice to see you, Izzy. I've been alright. How have you been? I've been trying not to lose my mind, but everything has been alright. I'm slowly losing my mind, but you know what? It's worth it. Because it's all part of the human experience. If you never lose your mind, then it's like, did you really live, you know? I've been trying to beef up the Discord, but no matter how hard I try, I think that it's like not that many people actually really use Discord just yet. Maybe I have been hanging out in some popular Discords though. Maybe I just need to hang out in more popular Discords. I got high hopes, lofty hopes for my own Discord. I should probably put those hopes aside and give up. Cool. Yeah, I've been working trying to become a game developer. The Patreon's working out all right. Like we just got another Patreon supporter this week and I wasn't even totally sure who they were. because their username was their first name, and I was like, I know about 500 people with that first name because I'm so popular. Just kidding. I think that their name was about as popular as my name's, like Jennifer. There's a lot of people named Jennifer. Like, I hate to admit it, but my name is not unique. I really, 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 really resented my parents for not giving me a cool name. I was like, why couldn't you name me something like Starflower or Galaxy or something? Just kidding. Sometimes those kids are the ones that get made fun of with the really creative names. I honestly, I always wish I had a more creative name, and people that had names like Natasha or Ambrosia or things like that, you know. But luckily for avatars and stage names, you could like have several different names these days. You could have a different username for every account. Some of the funniest usernames I've seen are in games, like in Rocket League, when I'll see my friends playing Rocket League, and people just have the funniest names in there. Thanks for the compliment, friend. I'm trying to look like I didn't just roll out of bed, which was actually the case. Okay, I promise not to cut off my own ear. Honestly, I love my ears and my eyes so bad. Just, I don't know what I would do without my ears and my eyes. I would definitely flip the fuck out if I realized I didn't have ears or eyes. I'd be like, ah, 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 where are my ears? Where are my eyes? Ah. You like the name Jenny? Alright. I can't tell you how often when people hear my name, they say, Jenni. And I have to act like they're not being super unoriginal. Because, like, hold on. Hey, Google, what year did Forrest Gump come out? I'm guessing 1997. Oh, 1994. So ever since 1994, that is like the comeback. And people always called me Jenny in school too. Like, and then when I was an adult, I was like switched over to Jen. And then I switched back to Jenny. So that's what happened. I do actually like that yellow wall, but I just realized why my walls are not fitting. It's because of this situation here. So, I'm always trying to be nice, you know, people try to say, Jenni, and I'm like, real funny, you know. Hey, whatever helps people remember my name, but, you know, it's like, just try to remember that anyone that you meet named Jenny has heard that a million times. And if you work in a bar or restaurants like I have most of my life, then you've heard it just constantly from drunk people, constantly saying, Jenni, like almost every single person I meet, that's like the first response. I totally don't mind. I think it's funny, personally. And I love that movie. I love Forrest Gump, and I love, what's his name? Tom Hanks. Shout out to Tom, dude. I love Tom Hanks ever since the movie Big. Or even before that. That one movie is Zoltar. Wasn't he in that movie Zoltar? Or wait. Zoltar was in the movie Big. That was why he got big, right? Because he had a wish at the Zoltar game. I love that movie. And you know what, though? The funny thing is that every time someone says that, it's like, well, you know what I'm thinking about? Every time someone says that is that fucked up scene in Forrest Gump where he's like, Jenni, and then he like fucking jizzes in his pants when she like, I forget if she like gives him a handy or what in the hell happens. Like, they kind of like cut to, I don't know if there's actually an adult version of Forrest Gump or not, but there's like that one scene in the bedroom where it's like they're all grown up and I don't know, he jizzes in his pants or something, and it's just like a little bit much, you know, like why do we have to go there in that movie? I don't know, but that's like anytime someone says Jenni, of course I'm just like, okay. Gross. I don't want to think about that. That one part. There's many wonderful parts from that movie, but I'm pretty sure he says that in that part. He's like, Jenna. You don't remember that part at all? Trust me, it's there. I'm not just being gross. Like, I am just bringing up an actual part in that movie. I think because they kind of may have, like, tried to make, like, it was... I'm not trying to be, like, too vulgar, but it's just my nature. I can't beat it out of my system. But it's just because, even as a kid, I was always, like, amused by funny humor like this. So that part of the movie did stand out to me. Even as a kid, I was just like, oh my god, why they gotta put that in the movie? Because also my name is Jenny. Yeah, they kind of alluded to, like, that's what happened, but I think that they didn't really straight up say that's what happened, but you can kind of tell that that's what happened. Trust me, it's like when they're sitting side by side and it was like a sweet scene at first, and then you're like, wait, did that just happen? And it kind of ruined it. It was gross. But I know that that movie was just kind of real, so they definitely kept it real in more ways than one. Wait, I got some sound effects on here. Haha. They're like way over here though. 1, 2, 3. Wait, I got you. Hold on, wait for it. All my buttons not working.
That's what she said. I am upset. Don't I sound upset?
Alright, there they all played at once.
That's what she said.
There you go. I had to count how many buttons, because I had to, like, memorize, like, how to get around in the Stream Deck. It's like 3 clicks to get into, like, the subcategories of these. Well, I'm not trying to be, like, expressively gross this morning, but I don't know how we got in the subject of Forrest Gump, but that's what I think about. Good times. Good chat. Alright, I'm gonna delete these. After I'm replacing these, like, original placeholder art with my own, then I'll, like, change the colors of these later too. Sometimes when I feel, like, awkward or whenever there's something, I don't know, I usually will try to use humor as a coping method, I guess. I don't know if that's the thing. I guess that's the thing where if I'm trying to make light of a subject, I might use humor. I try to use humor, but I'm not really that funny, so I try, but I wish that in Unity, the shortcut of pressing right click, like when you're in Blender, there's like some different things that I set up some of the the hotkeys from Blender and Unity, but there's another thing like the right click to go back. In Blender, I really like that feature. They don't have that here, but I wish they did. Oh yeah. Trying to see. Okay, blah. Okay, 5. Okay, we're good now. Trying to get the floor all at the exact same height here. Okay. Yay. Well, thanks for the good company, friends. I thought it could be fun to do like morning streams in Discord, but honestly, like there's not that many people that use Discord, at least not in my world yet. And maybe if they do, like, you know, everyone's got their own time schedules and stuff, so. But that's one of the reasons why I thought it could be fun to do like daytime streams, whether it's in Discord or YouTube. Could be like a couple times a week, you know? And I do like doing little update streams sometimes. Okay, these are all the bathroom floors right here. And I kind of want to put these in a folder. Okay, how about we'll just put them in here for a second and then we'll call this like upstairs bathroom floor. Because sometimes what happens is, like, I'll make a new empty. I just don't always want it to be a child. Okay, whatever. right here. I did kind of like that. I mean, that line separate. Okay. So this right here. Is it 0? I guess all of these could be at, I don't know. And then this could be at 5. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. I'm just trying to figure out what is the best way to do certain things and still learning. So if anyone's ever in here and they're like, why? And you're like, why is she doing it that way? And so just let me know. Oh, you're used to self-deprecating humor? Good. Yeah, I'll do self-deprecating humor, and then I'll also sometimes find myself doing trying awkward sexual humor, if that's weird, if that's a thing. Inappropriate humor, that's for sure. I don't know what my problem is. Okay, why isn't this why did I do such a bad job at all this? Alright, we're good. This should be at 5. Oop, I meant to say 5. One thing I noticed that I thought was cool is how they'll, sorry, it's just that these floors are not how I anticipated. What was I doing the other day? It's because when I was deciding the shape of all this stuff, I hadn't really come to a full conclusion yet. Oh god. Alright, let's just go like this. Anyway. Oh, new tricks. Oh, I don't know if you were there the other day, but one thing I learned, I was like, I forget when I was talking about it, but if you were there or not, but I basically learned how to write a script so that in Unity it can read a CSV file. So on Patreon and Twitch, you can download a list of your subscribers, and that download comes in the form of an CSV file. And so in Unity, I can just plop that text file in there and learn how to read it. I was gonna try to figure out how to do that on my website too. I did a couple of new things. AJBB, hey friend. Cool, sweet. Okay. Nice. Cool. Oh, so I learned how to get that thing to read, and that worked out okay. So I got a new type of credits for but it's not really a problem, but the credits actually look better. Some of the credits from Blender looked a little bit better, so I rendered that out and put that on Instagram today. Actually, I scheduled it to post. I didn't check to see if it posted or not, but it was like a little thank you thing. Wait, let's check the Instagram real quick and see if it did post. I haven't even looked on here yet today. Oh, it did. Okay, so I posted something on Instagram TV, and that was scheduled on the desktop. That worked. Cool. And your name is in there, Ruben. So even though that is not an example of Unity reading the file that I was just talking about, that was the new trick that I learned. But I did wind up rendering a Blender version of the credits and put that on Instagram this morning. So that was new. Yay, I hope you liked it. Your name's totally in there, friend, and I really appreciate you. And I mean, especially on Twitch, they base partnership on the amount of viewers, so I totally appreciate viewership and also the supporters. So I don't just appreciate people who tip, I appreciate the viewers as well. But special shout out to the supporters, and that little thing on Instagram is just the credit scene from Blender that we made recently. And then there's another version in Unity that is actually I don't think looks as cool, but it does update easily. So what have you been up to lately, Ruben? Have you been learning anything cool? I really want to finish something. I know we're getting down to the line, but I wanted to make something in time for Halloween. I do this every year. I try to finish something in time for Halloween. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I feel like this is so hard to... Okay, whatever. It's not hard. I'm just making it hard. Alright, we just gotta go like this now. Because it doesn't have to snap, but I just want it to snap. The reason why it's not snapping is because I took it off snap because... Well, it does still kind of snap a little bit. Okay, this should be at 5. Or should it? What the heck? Delete. This right here? What about if this one's at 5? Okay, so something that will happen is if something is a child of something else, and you move the child and not the parent or something, then that will happen. Like this right here. This should... Fucking A. Jesus! I'm just kidding. Or just make sure when I say child and parent, I'm referring to the folder, or like right here we have a magic cube and then we have a magic cube inside of it. And just have to make sure that the one inside of it, the child, is centered. Why in the heck? Floor, carpet, blue. This is so weird. Okay. Well, I'm honestly still learning as I go along. One thing I really wanted to do, and that we have been working on lately, is just like kind of swapping out the original placeholder art with our own placeholder art. Because every time someone comes into my stream, and it's really cool, like we're using Unity assets. Some of them are better than my own art, I'll admit. So I'm using a lot of these still that I did not make. But we finally made the walls a little bit different, so... we are keeping these windows, so I would say copy component, and then paste values, and then, oh my god. We're good, we're good, we're good. I'm just like, so I had made a wall. One of them is like a single wall, and then the other one is 1 by 3. And so I'm just imagining if I was an architect, then how would I make sure that my pieces will fit together? Well, I guess a game developer, not exactly an architect, but some people do use 3D modeling, you know, CAD software. Architects do use CAD software sometimes. I don't know why that's... Oh, that's the floor still. This... Alright. Just trying to get this so it's just how I want it. This right here needs to go over here. Okay. This is all... I'm just going over here. Just going over here now. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what else have I learned that's brand new. I've been learning more about just like, I guess, automating some things in Discord too. Trying to figure out like what are the best bots and services for Discord, because sometimes when you go live you might have an alert happen, and other times you might not want an alert to happen. So something I found out is that the alerts, sometimes you gotta like check and make sure that the alerts are whatever. I'm trying to figure out how to write my own bot. I started to learn how to do that. Trying to learn how to use API for YouTube and Twitch, and not really good at it just yet, so practicing. Oh, you learned some CAD for Metal Shop in high school? Nice. Yeah, that's actually pretty close to the 3D Max software that I used, I guess. Did it mostly look like a top-down thing where it kind of looked 2D? Because I heard that 3D Max, the software that I started with for 3D modeling, that it had originally it originally started off as like an architecture software, and it was always just top down, like a blueprint would be for, I guess, building a house or some other building structure. And so in 3D Max, like you would always be looking down at your display or whatever you want to call it. And then later they made it so it was 3D, so you could twist it like this and look at it in a 3D space. And it can be really annoying because by default in 3D Max, they'll have it like top down is not the same as it is in other 3D softwares. It's kind of funny, novel, kind of annoying. Thanks, Ruben. Maybe one day I'll get to actually build a house or build something else. That would be my dream. The other day I actually downloaded the old school SimCity and played that for a little while. That was fun. And I think I'm gonna make a compilation on funny, weird games. And I actually started that video already, that video edit. It's not done yet though. There's like this tiny little slip between these rooms. I don't really see why it needs to be there. Let's like delete some of this stuff. One thing I can't stand is when there's Z fighting. So as long as this floor is, see, like you'll be able to see it kind of through that other floor. That really bugs me a lot, so. Cool. Alright, copy paste. I'm just gonna make this bathroom floor fit and pull this toilet up against the wall. Stuff. It's just like all over the place. I don't know if, I think that I can't actually do, has anyone here ever streamed on YouTube? Someone told me about super chats, but I think that that is one of those YouTube partner features that I don't actually have on my channel. All the more reason to stream on Twitch more. But I do like YouTube and Twitch. I guess I've been on Twitch for so long, you know. I've been on both YouTube and Twitch pretty long, so I like to bounce back and forth. Alright, there we go. Finally, we got some things. Ay, ay, ay. Finally over here. Oh, did I throw in any natural disasters in SimCity? Oh yeah, they had some good old-fashioned earthquake that started some fires when I was playing. And have you ever played VR chat, friend? I was thinking about making a VR chat world because you actually need to use Unity for it. And I had started that VR chat world a while back. I was wondering, like, it would be fun to have a party or something. Oh, dude, this plant is totally supposed to go in there. You know, the SimCity I tried two of them actually. I was really hoping that the one that I bought, it was only $5, so I don't really care about the money, but I mean, I do care about $5 sometimes when I don't have it, and I'm just like, meow. But in this case, I was happy to give $5 to the SimCity people, even though they're freaking filthy rich at this point, because I love SimCity so much, but yeah, the one that I remembered as a kid was a little bit different version than the one I wound up getting, so. Good thing we have a window right by the toilet here. And so, let's see. Alright, well, I'm just trying to figure out, like, this bathroom did look big, and now I'm, like, figuring out why the walls weren't fitting before a little bit. So crazy. I guess because, like, the interior, we had the walls a slightly different place over there. Let's just go like this. Delete, delete. We can add different walls here later if we want. I'm just trying to, like, get a good gauge of, like, what in the heck. Alright, we got 3 right there. The walls that have 3, I don't want it to be all purple. I'm just trying to get it so that it's at least consistent here for now. If I could get this at least in, like, a playable version in time for Halloween, then I would definitely put this up on Game Jolt and stuff. Okay, how about a single one? Copy paste, and then over here. I did want to try to make a pumpkin in 3D, and I started that the other day. But my pumpkin skills are not all that good just yet, so I gotta do some pumpkin practice. So that's one thing I could, like, try to do some cool, like, Halloween decorations here. I would definitely be down for that. I was gonna try to keep track of the art classes that I noticed some other people doing. There's the Ethan Becker Discord server. I noticed his YouTube channel, and and I followed his Discord from the YouTube channel and noticed it's pretty active with art classes and stuff. And they actually have people that are art teachers, and if you're an art teacher, you can go into Ethan Becker's Discord and you can even, like, apply to do the art classes in his server, and they have different teachers that teach different things in there. And while I'm not exactly a teacher or anything like that, I really do like the idea of doing, like, community hangouts more often and stuff. Okay, so this is where everything gets crazy. So this is, let's see here. Okay. Sorry. I'm just trying to get this. Okay, this is actually going to be good because as we wrap these walls around here, I'm honestly really glad that we have this cool modular system. And when we did the Mom's House game last year, and basically a couple different times I tried to make a modular house, and it never really worked out perfectly. I would always run into problems like, oh, I need a different shape, or, you know, I need something on a corner that isn't going to mess up my room or something like that. And so I'm finally getting to the point where we can, like, do things and it's like the walls are a little bit better than before and stuff. What in the heck is this? What in the heck is that? Oh. Haha! It's one of those things where you can only see it from one side. Okay. Now, we can change this wall art. We can add wall art that we want. But not right now. I'm going to do the necessity things first, like making sure that there's, like, floors, like, make sure there's no holes in the floors and stuff. Okay, one thing that keeps on pissing me off is, like, why is it gotta be like this where, okay, there. First of all, that is perfect now. I'm trying to get it where it's, okay, 0.05. Okay, 15. I don't know. Okay, and then this 32 situation, that is just weird because it's like at the edge. And I just want to make sure that it fits the entire thing. So sometimes it does have a slightly different thing. Most of the time I'm trying to keep these even. Or not even, this 15 is an odd number, 0.05 is odd, but you know what I mean. Like a solid, some type of a ratio that's easy to type in there, not like a bunch of like Dewey Decimal System points. So, okay, put this over here. And see right here, I got some like holes happening in the walls. There. Oh my god, it just makes me so happy when the shit snaps perfectly to the edge. I'm just like, oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. It's just, oh, we were watching this one like challenge video the other day with these like CGI dudes. I can't think of their channel name right now, but there's like 3 of them and they got a big warehouse and they do these awesome CGI challenges. And the one they did the other day was to make a satisfying video. And I guess it's like a trending thing, you know, those satisfying videos where like things are like, there's like goo, like gooey stuff or other weird things. Like, anyway, it seemed pretty fun. It was a pretty fun challenge. And then they made it so that the winner got like an RTX, like a new RTX. Well, the 3080, that's what got me all pumped up about the 3080 Ti. Have I seen any junior college course for Unity and Blender? Not in particular. Last time I was noticing college classes for game dev, they were teaching old school stuff like Game Maker, and that was in Humboldt. And at that point I was like, dude, I have like the best teacher at home who's been like making games for like 20 years. So at least I have like private mentorship. But I would probably take an online course before I would trust the public school system. And at this point, I would definitely not want to go into a classroom because I'm a germaphobe. Even if I got a mask, like, I don't want to. I would totally do some online courses though, especially if I could get an actual certification or something. I saw Unity, the software itself has some certifications, but they're like a few $100, and it's like, I don't really need that unless I was gonna try to get specifically a job at a company or I was trying to like impress someone. But the thing is that like, usually what they're gonna do is they're gonna give you a test of what they need you to do and make sure that you actually know how to do it anyways. So even if I have a certification, like, it's not gonna matter unless I actually know my shit. So I better, one way or another, better get good at it. But I would be down. I do have a little bit of extra money nowadays. Now that the Patreon's really taken off. And honestly, like, we just have a little bit more. I mean, I've been trying to raise funds, you know, for just being able to support my creative dreams. And actually have managed to, like, make a few, you know, extra bucks per month on that stuff. So I do try to put that back into whatever is going to sustain that dream. So whenever I make money on Patreon or Twitch, and then I'll try to like invest it in like extra time towards like graphics or community events. Like this week I wanted to make myself available in case anyone actually was interested in doing art together. And I figured this could be a good opportunity, you know, like put a little shout out and be like Monday and Friday this week or whatever. I already talked about it at the beginning of this video, and in the future it'll be a video. I guess it's still a live stream now, but basically I want to do scheduled streams, maybe twice a week. I'll keep up with it if other people start to show up. Otherwise, I'll just go to the other art classes that are happening in other people's Discords. Because I just want to, what I'm craving is the interactivity, like of actually going to art class and stuff. But I wanted to find some technical art classes where people are doing, like, you know, maybe either critiquing and or just like working together. I am kind of interested in collaborating. So I made a friend. I did actually make a friend recently. And her name is Ready Player Emma. And she's really cool. She's got a YouTube channel also. So you should go check her out. Ready Player Emma. And she does game dev and VR chat stuff. And she was telling me about some of her worlds that she's working on. And she does the floating home project. So she's really smart and like works in like technical areas that are beyond my own expertise, like in cybersecurity and stuff. So I love hanging out with people that are smarter than me so that I can try to learn as much as I can about stuff that's otherwise hard to learn, like, or expensive. And even if I did go to an expensive school, like a lot of the time, like, I've heard from people that have actually paid to go to specialty schools or regular schools and, you know, both universities and like digital art and game dev schools. And I've heard from both students, and they've said that, sometimes the teachers don't keep up on the knowledge and that the school information actually becomes outdated. And I kind of wonder, I don't know for sure, but I'm kind of suspecting that some schools may go out of fashion. So if I did go to school, I would probably try to make sure. The one that I was really dreaming about was that this one that's in Bellevue, and it's called AIC, I think. I met someone that went there too, though, and I just feel like a lot of the time what I'll hear from people is that, like, yeah, I got a bunch of school debt, and even when it's like specialty schools, they'll get like a bunch of debt, and it's just not always guaranteed that they'll get a job necessarily, like in the field. You know what I would otherwise do is I have been planning this, is like when I have more money to invest in my own education, is that so that one school in person in, I think it's in Bellevue, it's definitely in Seattle area up north. I think it's called AIC Arts. I have a pamphlet from PAX and it looks really fun, but they even had kids there working at the booth, and they were at PAX. So I was at PAX, working at PAX, getting a paycheck actually. And then I stopped at the booth for the school, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember this school from before. I had seen them before, and they have like, you know, they'll have like the computers set up with the ZBrush and Maya and stuff. And I remembered it from that. So I was like, oh, cool. I remember their cool setup. Anyway, the kids were there, and they were like, oh yeah, we're either like about to graduate or we graduated, and now we're like job hunting. I was like, oh damn. So you guys are like job hunting. And I was like, well, I guess in some regards, you know, like, I'm kind of making, I kind of already have a job, but it's like, I don't want to say I cheated, but the fact that, you know, I have like, you know, my partner is already, I'm already dialed in since my partner is already good at Unity and stuff. But, so yeah, so they don't necessarily guarantee a job. You're still going to have to go out and work the booth and hustle. Even if you get a degree, like, you're still going to have to work your ass off to get a good job. And a lot of people that I see, like, I would consider getting a AAA job if I could potentially land one day. But I'm old now, so a lot of people that do that, what they do is they do that for a few years, and then they retire so that they can make their own company. And that would honestly kind of be my dream, is to have a company that, like, I could have like some type of creative direction, like basically my I want to have all the creative control over my own projects, you know, like I know that that's probably the dream of every artist, or many, probably not every, but probably a lot of artists want to work on their own original characters and projects. But maybe maybe a little bit more so than others, because I've definitely tried to make it so that, like, I don't necessarily want to boss anybody, or like I don't really want to tell anyone what to do. And I don't see myself wanting to boss anyone around, but I could see myself maybe like working with a team, like a small team of like 3 to 5 people. We already kind of do work with the teams, when we're working on different projects. And so I get basically whatever tasks are on my skill level, I'll do that stuff. And then a lot of the stuff that's out of my league, like C# is what my partner works on. So I'm still at like the noob skill level for C#, but like I can do a lot of the technical art and like little things that just like, you know, they're above noob level. Just above noob level. Yay. I'm not old. Oh, thanks, friend. I'm glad you think so. Hey, Ricky, welcome. The dream of many an artist and most engineers from what I've seen. Cool. The issue that I've noticed is that some people, they just want to boss people around and they don't actually even want to do the work themselves. They just want to be like, this is my idea, do all my idea my way. And for me, that kind of like personality really annoys me. So I'm kind of, the way I am is that like, I'm going to just do my own thing like I always have because I'm a freaking loner. I've always just kind of done my own thing anyways. So write my own little books or zines or done my own art, whether or not it's good, any good or not. But I figured that it would be really fun to like work in a team where people can, like if someone was trying to learn Blender, learn Unity, and like I had any way to like help, at least like show people, like I would love to teach, but I'm not exactly, I don't have any real like teaching experience per se. So I guess I'm just craving a social interaction, but also being able to work on my own project and be able to sustain myself financially. So we're definitely working on it. Like we work with other teams. Like I'm not only working on my own project. I definitely work with other people and do other people's ideas. Like, oh yeah, I just got another like couple Fiverr orders this weekend. I knocked out a couple Fiverr orders and been making more money on there consistently lately, which is awesome. So shout out to the Fiverr order people that have been given the 5 stars. Yay. That's been awesome. That's been giving me some more like motivation. I'm like, oh, maybe I really can make money as an artist, because if I'm making money off like Fiverr gigs that are not even like that hard and I can knock those out really fast, then that's super helpful. That's just one more way in addition to like Patreon that I can say, hey, here's art. You know, I'm actually getting paid to do art. And as long as I don't offer anything on Fiverr that's going to take me forever to do, then I'm good. I just have to know my limits and not overwork myself and not promise anything stupid. So I found out that I really like doing YouTube banner art for people, and that it's not hard and it's really fun. And I really like doing it, and it doesn't actually take that long. So I can knock it out pretty quickly for only $20 to make it like banner art for people. So that's what I did. I did 2 of those this weekend, and that was cool. I had fun. I could do like 2, or if I could do like 5 of those a day, I could like literally be working on Fiverr part-time, like half the time, and then the other half of the time be working on Twitch or something. Because it's like, for me and a lot of artists, like getting like multiple streams of income like trickling in is the key. And I definitely don't want to boss people around, but I would love to work in a team environment where like we could, you know, maybe help each other on each other's projects sometimes. But like I don't have patience for people that only, because honestly, like I grew up in a household where I had at least one family member who was like that, and it just like gets on my nerves really bad. So that's partially why I can't handle it when, like, but as a longtime art model, and I've done a lot of art modeling over the years, like, I would have to say that I am pretty good at taking direction when I know, you know, when I've agreed to the objective, when I've agreed to a task or an objective, and I am being given directions, like, I can definitely follow directions. I love being, like, given a set of, like, rules and then, like, trying to follow them, especially when it comes to, like, art and stuff. So especially with the banners, it's like, okay, well, like, what colors do you like? What do you prefer, 2D or 3D or whatever? And like, do you like it's just pretty fun to say like, okay, like here's like the basis, and then like go for it. But I want to get good at that with game dev as well, and try to pump out these short mini games. And then if I can get like twice as good as I am with the programming, then I think that I can maybe start to do more games faster. And at some point, that would be something like actually realistic that I could do like a series of games that are mini games, like little mini games that have ads in them, or maybe not ads, or maybe that link out to the Discord or link out to a store or something, or link out to our Steam store. Because oh yeah, in case you didn't know, we actually have a coming soon page on Steam now, and we have like a few projects that we're working on. So Tank Off is up, and anyone can add it to their wish list. But oh, there it is. There's a link to the Tank Off. There's a link to Tank Off, and Tank Off is freaking fun as hell, and it's in Steam, or it's on Steam, but it's not actually like. I'm starting to get hungry for breakfast, guys. My brain is starting to malfunction. It's starting to short circuit a little bit, but not much. yeah. So we're still working on the promotion. That's one thing that like I don't always have time for other things because I have to like work. That's one thing I'm super stoked about is like I am actually in charge of the promotion for Tank Off. So a little bit each day I am in fact working on promoting Tank Off and like sharing it in different Discords and stuff. And whenever I think about like what am I going to do today, it's always based on like when is rent due, how much do we need, what's gonna, like who do we make promises to first, and then like what is gonna make sure that we get the rent paid. So that's always like my priorities pretty much. So there's a lot of things like sometimes I'll think, okay, what if like we had a game that did so well that like I was actually able to pay off all my credit cards and actually be debt free for once in my life. And I know that's like everyone's dream or whatever, but I really want debt to fuck off, and I'm really sick and tired of it. So I'm totally down for the I'm really down for, so I'll go eat in like, let's say in like 10 to 15 minutes. I'll go get some lunch. Between now and then we'll decide what we're gonna eat. Thanks, friend. Thanks for the well-being check. So yeah, I think we're doing a good job. I think we're on track. We managed to make, some Patreon supporters. Thank you, friends, for that. We actually are making a few bucks on some other things, even like some of the affiliate deals that I signed up for. Like most of them I'm not making money on, but a couple of them I do make a few bucks a month, and it's like cool, I mean, if that adds up, that's cool. Like, how the Amazon, you can have like the Amazon extension thing on Twitch. Oh yeah, upstairs bathroom floor. Here, I'm trying to get this up. There. Alright, so it's a little bit maybe above. There might be a little bit clipping right there, but okay, sweet. Well, we got a really nice start here. I'm glad that we got this far. I did want to make it more of a habit to stream on YouTube. And on Wednesdays, I've decided Wednesdays are my official days to do game dev on Twitch. And normally on Wednesday evenings at 6, I'll go for 2 to 4 hours. So regularly you'll see me on Twitch. And lately it's been at 6 p.m. So early evenings on there, because I've been up during the daytimes more lately. Okay. Wait. Sometimes you just gotta type it in. Okay. Oh. Okay. There's so much. Okay, I do want to get good at this stuff eventually. We are getting there. Alright, actually, we haven't even pressed play yet. Let's make sure that we got floors, and then I'll press play. And then we'll probably see some problems, and then I'll want to go for another hour. Okay, let's make sure that we got a floor down here. Okay, this does still have a floor. The ceilings are not see-through. This does pop through. Look at how we've actually got almost everything here set out better, actually. What's this problem here? Why is there... Okay, hold on a second here. Okay, this... needs to stretch out some. Oh yeah, I see now. Okay. What I need right here is control paste, and then I just want to we'll just do we'll get to a milestone in like 5 minutes. We're just gonna make it so that we can walk through, and so I can have a climax here, and I'll show you the climax where we press play and we can see our progress. Ruben, it's so nice to see you, friend. Oh yeah, Among Us. Yeah, thanks for asking. Yeah, we're gonna be doing game dev and art from like my time 6 until 9. Oh no, wait. What time were the? I remember the Twitch Vixens were doing game night that day. I'll check and see what time they were gonna do Among Us, and so that way I'll make sure. I put it on the calendar, but I can't remember offhand. That's why I made a calendar, mainly for myself. But if anyone's ever actually trying to catch me, the calendar is totally where it's at. I think I've got a pop-up. Here it is. Hope the pop-up works. I don't think the pop-up is working because Streamlabs is not like connected right now to YouTube. Right now it's like connected to Twitch. Here, I got us, friend. Wait for it. Maybe it'll work. All right, well, whatever. That worked, kind of. I didn't see my pop-up, but all right, let's just press play. I'll be tweaking these ceilings a lot. I'm kind of feeling like today is a chicken gyro type of day or something. All right, here we go. Oh, it destroyed one thing. Oh, good. Honestly, before I lost my canvas, and I thought I put it back on there, and it is there. It's just I haven't styled it yet. It's that really hard to read thing right there in the middle. Red thing, it is where the reticle should be. That's so funny. At least that is the UI I was trying to find, was the one where when the cat. Oh no! All right, note to yourself: put colliders on the walls. Duh. That's, I think, what I was remembering from before too. That I did not have. All right, let's see. Alright. I can't get up there, but... So I'll just show you the floor for now. Or, I mean, the bottom floor. And then upstairs, I'll fix that staircase so that we can get up there. But just trust me, okay? So you can knock stuff over. And... Alright. I'll be fixing the floors some more today, but the walls are at least... the purple walls. So I'll just be working on this stuff pretty much throughout the day. I'm trying to make it so that we can play something in the cat game for Halloween. And if I can, then, hey there, Fly. How's it going, friend? Hey. I was just thinking how I'm starting to get hungry. I need to fix some of these walls, though. How are you doing today? Alright, this wall right here was awesome until this happened. Alright, we need to not have this here. Thanks for stopping by. I was like, I'm gonna do some game dev today, and I figured like this week I'm gonna try something different on Monday and Friday. I'll try to stream into the Discord and then maybe on YouTube as well. And that way I can maybe get in a better habit of doing like regular game dev streams. That's my goal lately. What in the heck happened over here? I think that the bathroom got shifted over really weirdly. Alright, well, this is what I'm doing today is fixing up the bathroom and things. Fixing up all this. Oh yeah, I remember now. I remember what happened was I accidentally moved all this over, but I meant to do something else. We're at least gonna get to a milestone and trying to get the walls where they belong, and if I can make some type of a playable version of this in time for Halloween. My goal is to get like a pumpkin. Last year, and actually the year before, I had used this really cute smashable pumpkin from the asset store, and someday soon before Halloween, I want to attempt to make my own pumpkin. My own really, really cute pumpkin. Okay. I think this was the main issue, was that I was trying to like walk up and I was like walking into the toilet. I was like, oh no, now I got this floor here. I forgot. Some of these things I'm... Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. I just have to delete this right here. Make sure that the wall is exactly where I want it, which I'm amazed that we put that right where we needed it. Perfect. Okay, this is better. And the bathroom is not nearly as gigantic as it was, which is good. Thanks, friend. I look weird without color. I actually just colored my hair the other day, but it's all tied back. I was all like, I'm gonna do a stream today on Discord with no camera, and then I got all pumped to socialize and decided to stream onto YouTube as well. I can prove that my hair has some color in it. I actually put a braid in my hair so that today it could have some like curliness going on. I have hardly any hair though, so it's all brown and growing in right now. But I like I dyed the roots pink and blue. There you go. Is that better? Does that work for you, friend? I look weird. All right. There you go, friend. There's some, it's mostly blonde still though. There, I know, I like it better down too. I was trying to get some curl in there, but as you can see, it's like professional bedhead. There you go. See, it's still me. I almost feel like in every single picture of me, I look different. Does anyone else get that way? Someone might say, oh, you look different in that picture. I'm like, have you seen pictures of me? Because a lot of them I look different. I look different in every single picture. Especially from when I was younger. I look way different. Like every era, I look different. Alright, I'm at least gonna get a little bit to... Let's put some freaking colliders on the walls, and I'll just do a little milestone as planned. I was gonna go until 2 today, but I did start to notice my tummy rumbling. But that's okay. I'm not exactly on a diet, but I'm trying to eat when I'm actually hungry and not like, you know what I mean. I'm trying to wait until I'm actually hungry lately. It's been actually kind of helping. Okay, here's the front door. And then these walls, none of these freaking walls have... Oh no. Alright, one thing I was remembering is that, like, I didn't exactly make a prefab for these walls yet. Let's just say that we need a mesh though. A collider. A box collider. Same thing on here, box collider. And here too. This way when I'm trying to show you my world, I don't like fall through the walls. Would anyone here play VR chat with me if I make a world in VR chat? I'm trying to think it would be fun, but I don't know. I don't want to do it if it's just going to be me. Alright, what I should be doing is making one prefab and stuff, but for now, I'm just... Let's just grab all of these and... This... I'm just trying to make it so we don't pop through the walls. Alright. Okay, now this one also doesn't have a box. Alright, this way I can really annoy myself when I wonder why I have 50 million walls with colliders instead of just one. Oh yeah, you're trying to gain weight? Sweet. Oh, you trying to eat everything in sight? Nice. I know a lot of people probably wish they had that problem. I'm somewhere in the middle. Like, I have a 10-pound window, but I like to stay, like, I like to have toned muscles, so I like to work out a little bit. Alright, whatever. I don't care about these walls anymore. I changed my mind. Because later I'm going to make a prefab, and most of these walls, they have colliders now, so. Except for the floors. I think that the floors do. Oh, yeah, I forgot that. UI. We'll fix the UI, too. Walls and UI is what we'll fix to do. And maybe I'll try to make a pumpkin. Maybe after lunch. Ah, that's where I always go for. Let's just get upstairs instead. Sweet. It would turn into a campfire. Oh my god. Alright, I'll have to just take some videos for you then. I guess that there's like a lot of role playing that happens in VR chat, and people call each other mommies sometimes, and I didn't realize that that can be a friendly gesture. And when I was playing one time and people were calling me mommy, I was like offended. And then people were calling my friend mommy the other day, and I was like, okay, maybe this is just a friendly role playing thing. I was all reprimanding people when I was playing that time like a couple years ago. I was like, I am nobody's mom. Remember earlier when I said I didn't like to tell people what to do? I was like not joking at all. I think one thing I've noticed lately about my personality is that there's been a lot of times in like I didn't honestly, it probably would have benefited me to realize this sooner than like I take things really seriously sometimes. Other times I'm real lighthearted and I'll joke about things, but yeah, sometimes people might be joking and I will take it too seriously. So maybe I'll work on that. Try to get over that. Alright, friends. I'm gonna call it for the moment, and I'll be back maybe later today. I'll try to figure out why my little buttons weren't working on here. I thought these social media pop-ups were supposed to work. Cool. Well, I'll see you maybe later today, Wednesday on Twitch, and then Friday on Discord for sure. We'll see if like I can get like a group of people that want to do art or chat on a regular basis. We'll see. Thanks, Fly. You rock, friend. I hope you have a wonderful day. If I wasn't kind of getting hungry, then I would hang out longer, but I'm gonna go eat some food. I might go ahead and make some like pizza bread. Maybe like a pizza on a bagel. That's what I'm thinking. A bagel with some pizza sauce and mozzarella cheese. Maybe some veggies on top, and then stick that in the oven for a while. And then after I eat that, I'll be like, oh, I wish I was still streaming. Where are my friends now that I'm done eating? Thanks again, friends. I'll see you soon. Hey, I don't know why those end credits don't work on here, but whatever. YouTube. Thanks, Ruben. Take care.